Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're doing a lot of little projects all over the house, some cleaning, organizing, decluttering, you know the drill. I'm hopping in first with some laundry, and then we're actually gonna do a project I've been putting off for far too long in the laundry room. But first, laundry, inevitable, then the laundry room, and towards the end of the video, I'm really hoping to deep clean the floors. I got a new fancy mop in, and I am very excited to try it out. So let's get started with the laundry.
I feel so useless cause I let you down. I hope there's some way I can make it alright, cause I know that you deserve much more than this. If you give me one more chance, I swear
This cabinet under our utility sink in the laundry room is today's project. This is where I put all of our bags. I used to tell myself that I could keep all of my Trader Joe's shopping bags because I use them for decluttering videos. I love to take things to Goodwill in these. It's easy, it's convenient, they fold down pretty small, but we've actually started shopping there way more than we had in the past, and this this cabinet is just completely overrun with bags. There's just so many. We also keep a tiny trash can in here where we put all of the lint from our lint trap in the dryer there. That's what the little black thing is for. And honestly, I hate to have this many bags in my house and not be using them, but I am going to get rid of most of them. I'm going to keep a handful of these small plastic ones to go into the trash cans in our house, and I'm going to actually go move those around into the actual bathroom so they're like ready to be used then. And then I'm only going to hold on to 3 or 4 leftover trash bags, and then I'm going to get rid of the bulk of the Trader Joe's bags. Like, I'm not decluttering at the speed that these are coming in, and then I'm also going to finally find all of my reusable bags. I'm going to pull those out and then put them aside to take them actually into the trunk of my car, so I start using those instead of just getting more and more bags from Trader Joe's every time we shop there.
without you, I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, cause I don't know what to do if you go. Ooh, I just don't know what to do if you go.
Now this cabinet still will look very full, but it's definitely got maybe a quarter or a very small fraction of the items that previously were in there. I'm moving all of the bags I'm getting rid of into our recycling bins for Christian to take out to the side of the street when it's that time of the week, and it feels so good to have this project done. Now moving on to another day, I finally got that mop in the mail. I was very wordy with my little filming intro, so I cut this out of the intro because I was just jabbering for way too long. But we were dog sitting 2 of my brother-in-law's dogs last week, and it happened to just be the one random time that California was super rainy. It's been super rainy for like 2 weeks here, and it's just bizarre to be. Like, we've lived here over 2 years now, and it's never rained this much, like cumulatively in the entire time within the last week. Does that make sense? I don't know, but it is so rainy and the dogs in mud, and it's just gross and you just can't fight it. So while the dogs were here, I was like dreaming of having clean floors again. And so I splurged on this O-Cedar spin mop that everybody talks about. And guys, it is worth the hype. Like, I have a Swiffer mop. I also have an e-cloth mop. And after my one night of using the O-Cedar spin mop, I am like ready to have a bonfire and get rid of the other ones because this mop is just so good. Now, I bought this off of Amazon, I'll link it down below, and then I also bought this Mr. Clean Magic Cleaner. I saw like a TikTok, well, first I googled like best cleaning solutions for the O-Cedar spin mop, and then I found this lady who made a TikTok trying like 17-ish different kinds of floor cleaners, and this was the winner by far for her. So I used it, I love it, I'll link them down below. And before I let myself have the reward of clean floors, I am going to spend the rest of this time tidying up, just doing our general nightly pickup. Most of the time I don't film this for you guys, or it's not really in my cleaning video content because I am beat by the end of the day. Once we get Maddie down to sleep at the end of the night, I do not want to be working, but this night I wanted to do the floors so badly that I was like, okay, I'll film the cleaning, it'll be my reward, it'll be the whole process, and now here we are.
We went head first into the waves. We were right there in the eye of the storm.
I probably should just Google this, but as I'm filming this, I'm remembering that my Instant Pot has actually been a little bit faulty. If you have one, maybe you've experienced this and could help me out down in the comments, but the last couple times that I've used it, the top little knob that switches between venting and sealing, I have it on sealing and it feels like it's all good to go, but then once the pressure builds in the Instant Pot, the steam just starts flying out still out of that top spout, like it's on the venting setting. So I don't know what's wrong with that. I haven't been successful with my Instant Pot lately because of that, and I probably need to just Google it. But if you know the answer to my problem, let me know down in the comments.
We could have worked it out, but we got too close to the sun. When all is said and waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea.
Now, if you've been following along on my channel, you do know that these countertops look very pretty, and they are totally fake. We did contact paper over all of our counters to do this pretty marble color, and I love it. There's a couple scuffs in places where it's falling apart, which is kind of to be expected for a place that's used as heavily as a kitchen, but overall I love the look of it, and it looks really good in the videos. The only downside for me is that this sink actually looks so much dirtier. Any little speck of food, any watermarks, all of it shows up super obviously on this sink. And so whereas before I could get away with a little bit less attention to the sink, now I need to have this sink fully scrubbed down, wiped down, the whole shebang, for it not to look filthy compared to the rest of the counter.
I would give it all away to do it all again.
I was on a cleaning roll before we got to the floors and noticed that our entertainment stand had a lot of little baby fingerprints. This was another DIY project, so this is actually a black entertainment stand from IKEA that I painted white and sealed with furniture wax. And let's just say a baby is putting this paint job to the test. It's just really grubby and grimy looking, and so I wanted to take the time to scrub it, but also I don't really know exactly how best to clean waxed furniture. I definitely took off some of the wax top coat of this, but I don't think enough to actually damage it. So still, jury's out on this. If you have a lot of grubby fingerprints all over your furniture, painting and wax sealing all your furniture may not be the best option, but for us it's working, and it's still it's just a temporary IKEA. It's not like a fancy piece of furniture or something I paid a ton of money for. So overall I'm still pleased with this DIY. And now the moment of truth, finally getting to clean all of the muddy footprints from Mr. Bucky. I'm gonna be actually deep cleaning these floors, so picking everything off of it, and then also vacuuming everything, and then finally going through with the mop. You'll also see me have to redirect Bucky to the carpet a couple of times. He's used to the vacuum coming out and me trying to vacuum the carpet and him going over into that corner behind our dining table. So he was very confused as to why I was no, stay on the carpet.
Oh, I just wanna love you right. Love it till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there.
I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions.
Now, if you look closely, you'll see just how dirty the mop head gets in this little laundry room space. This is where we mostly come into the house from. Bucky eats his food and drinks water in here. All of the dogs were like eating in this space, so this is definitely a neglected spot that's pretty nasty.
The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move, it kinda makes me go crazy. We should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt.
I'm sure all of you guys already have heard about this mop, probably own one yourself, but I seriously am just in love, totally smitten with it. For the last 3 years, I have only used like Swiffers and our e-cloth mop, which is basically another Swiffer, and it has not cleaned our floors nearly as well as this mop has. Like, I cannot rave about this enough to you guys, but also since I've like been very bad on my mop game, I wonder if there's anything else or tips or tricks that I'm missing out on. I made sure to use hot water with the Mr. Clean solution, but if you have like a secret way that you clean your floors super well, let me know down below in the comments, because I am ready to up my floor cleaning game after buying this item.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you.
Another day of this cleaning video, I am moving over into the playroom and doing a little something different. I don't know if you guys are tired of seeing this play space, but this is just foreign territory to me. This is my first time ever organizing baby toys, trying to make the most out of it, while also not trying to overwhelm her or me or our space. And I definitely like to lean towards less is more in my life, in my home, and I'm trying to apply that with Maddie's toys. Christmas just happened though, so she has a bunch of new things, and like there's just so many tiny parts to all of these toys that I am kind of just starting from scratch out here. I have this cube organizer from Target and these 4 wicker bins from Target as well, and I've decided that I'm actually going to just nix these bins. I'm going to bring them upstairs to her closet, organize that in there another day, and try to simplify this toy selection so much and just have like one toy in each cubby. That way it's a little more straightforward, a little more simplified, because we kept all of her like backup or like optional toys in these 2 bins, and she would just pull stuff out and then just throw it on the ground, like not playing with anything, not interacting or like actually using these items, just pulling them out of things. And so it was a huge mess for me multiple times a day. That was just stressful. And so trying something different here. I'm gonna just try a single toy in every single cubby. I'm still gonna hold on to these toys. I'm just gonna have them pushed aside. You'll see where I'm storing them later, but I'm gonna try this out. It's been a couple of days. I can't say for sure it's been better, but I also don't feel like I'm missing out on having all of the toy options that were down here before, if that makes sense.
Make us embarrassed, we were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17.
Like I said, this is all just trial and error, and so what I'm doing today is just picking her 8 most used toys, or the toys that I know she's excited by when she sees them, putting them all into the different cubbies, and then just putting everything else into these wicker bins. I'm going to be moving these over into our coat closet, which is also a space I need to declutter and downsize on. I feel like we had our house set before Madeline came. Like, I felt like I knew my systems, I knew all my spaces, we like had the perfect amount of stuff for our home, and now now with the baby, there's just tons and tons of stuff coming in. Some things necessary, some things her being spoiled by her family members, like all good things, but like our house is not like, this storage systems in it are not built for that kind of stuff. And I feel like the podcast I listen to, The Lazy Genius, calls it big trash bag energies, or big black trash bag energy in the beginning of the year, where you want to just get rid of everything. That's kind of how I'm feeling a little bit. Like, I can't store things in this entryway table as much as I used to because Madeline gets in here, so extra things are shoved into the coat closet, and the coat closet's full, but so is the upstairs closets because her closet is full of all of her stuff. It's like a domino effect of just more clutter in the house, and I want to just throw it all away, which is a little bit ridiculous. I'm gonna calm down on that. So I'm still settling into this space, and it can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the house is not perfect, which I need to let go of. Like, it's never gonna feel perfect, but I felt like I was closer to that before we had all of the baby things. But I'm working on it. We're gonna get there eventually. And moving on to the last thing I'm doing in this video, and that is making the guest bed. We just had my brother-in-law and sister-in-law stay over for the night while they picked up their dogs from us, and I'm washing these sheets to have them clean for my mama to come visit. She's actually gonna fly in for Maddie's birthday, which is happening in like less than 2 weeks from now, which is mind-blowing that my little baby is gonna be 1 year old. Like, I don't know how that happened. It feels like she's been here for 10 years and also for like 10 seconds. I'm sure all of you can relate to that. I don't think it's a unique feeling that they grow up too fast, but making this bed to have this room ready for her. I think I will share a little bit of birthday party prep. We're not doing anything like super crazy. Like, it's probably gonna just be a little cake smash situation, but I did get some decorations, some balloon arch. I think I'm gonna do a DIY smash cake. I did, oh my gosh guys, on Etsy, I found a very, very cute overpriced cake topper that's like Disneyland themed, but that came in the mail, and so I think I have the few little decor pieces that'll make that party fun, and it'll be a good time. But this room needs to be ready to host my mom when she comes into town.
I'm looking out from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. Put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin.
And that is a wrap on this video, you guys. A nice made bed is the perfect way to end a video, picking up a few things off the floor, and that's it. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
We can spend